Daytona International Speedway fans from all 50 states and 56 countries are here for what promises to be a wild race.
Let's go here in Daytona. Best ever start at this track for the guy third down on the low line, Josh Berry, as Michael McDowell will lead this field into one. Work their way forward, and now look at Buscher pushing Berry in the 4. Final lap of stage 1.
Pushes him out and jumps to the high side, but no help for the 17. The 4 likes this, but he doesn't want to get too far out. There'll be one more run coming off the nose of this too. A big push coming to the 17.
Josh Berry wins stage 1, and he has been at the front ever since the start. And how cool is that? His first ever stage win. It was a pretty scary moment in his Coca-Cola Zero Chevrolet. Take a look at this.
This is the 99 returning to pit road after his original pit stop. And the car erupts into flames. On his pit stop, there was some fire during the pit stop, but we have seen that before where a spark will catch a little bit of excess fuel on fire, but this is much more severe than that. Yeah, it looks like everything's clean so far on the stop, and then the 99's waiting on gas. The 11 goes to leave. A little bit of fuel on the ground right here, and then it looks to be right there. A backfire out the pipes of the 11. Whoa. Ignites the fuel on the ground. It chases forward. All those single file cars at the back of the field are under penalty because they topped off. An extra trip down pit road means they have to start at the back. 15 cars, Diff. 15 cars decided to come down and get a little extra fuel.
Bubba Wallace, an aggressive move to the middle to try to lead that line.
And for the longest time in stage 1, Bubba Wallace in that 2311 Toyota was outside the top 10. He very carefully and methodically worked his way forward towards the end of stage 1 to get some better position, put himself in a good spot, and then now look at him go here at the front of this field. Fits into that category. Oh, and here we go. Chastain's involved, Noah Gragson, Eric Jones, Kyle Larson.
Such a calm point in the race. It was too wide or single file, and all of a sudden chaos.
We're still rolling. We're still rolling, but we got damage. Bring it right.
Oh, Noah. No, I don't know if Noah's getting pushed and lost control. Then he goes to the left. That's what it looked like to me. He just immediately shot to the left. Here you go. Being a big pushback from Corey right here. Shoves him to the left. He has to correct it. Then he comes back across the racetrack in front of Corey.
Check this out. There were multiple incidents happening at the one time. Martin Truex Jr. with a flat front left. Eric Jones, and the plume of smoke is SVG in the middle. Because Truex was way behind just coming off turn 2. He was experiencing that flat, and then this is Van Gisbergen bringing it back to pit road.
Yeah, that fire is out of the pipes. Clearly from the engine failure. We've seen several fires tonight, but that was just an engine related.
A wild run to the end of stage 2. 7 to go. Here we go.
Oh, Keselowski tried to put a block on Logano, knew he couldn't do it, backed out of it. That was a smart move.
Even so, though, the loss of momentum is going to really hurt the inside lane.
And these two have worked together beautifully. The Team Penske teammates, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, they've been together as much as McDowell and Gilliland, and as much as Chris Buescher and Brad Keselowski. Can Blaney push Logano to a stage win? It sure looks that way. He pops down on the inside. Keselowski's looking on the high line. Blaney goes low in front of Larson. And now Logano drops to that high side. To the line, the two Team Penske cars, and it's going to be Joey Logano winning the second stage. And stage 3, let's do it.
Half and half. 20 still with us.
Not a lot about that. Got the stick.
Oh, high. And Cindric's getting pushed. Here comes Haley. Haley goes to that low line and gets pushed to the front immediately.
That was as aggressive of a block as you can pull right there. He used it to get the lead, but the push from the 22 to the 2, Haley judged that and missed being wrecked by inches.
Justin Haley, in his 5th appearance in this summertime Daytona race, is celebrating his 5th anniversary of winning here in that rain-shortened event. And he's at the front of this field.
Yeah, it does you no good to get run over coming to pit road.
Whoa, here we go. John Hunter Nemechek goes for a wild ride, trying to get down to that low side, and had contact with Haley. And that was a fortunate escape. Was what was known as the bus stop, the Le Mans chicane as it's called now. And look at that. That once upon a time, to Jeff's point, was grass. Thankfully now it's all asphalt, and John Hunter Nemechek does not roll. Just slides.
Watch some contact from the 5. Boom. That shoots him into the 51, and around he goes.
16 laps left in the Coke Zero Sugar 400, and away we go. Keselowski and Cindric.
All the shoving, all the pushing that we've seen so far is going to be nothing compared to what we're going to see in the next 16 laps.
Riding with coming up.
Oh, they got together in 3.
Whoa! McDowell goes up high. Larson is in it. Reddick's in it. Logano, Wallace, Haley.
That all started in turn 3. Cindric tried to lift to prevent it from happening, but he did not lift quick enough.
It's the second big one of the night.
Pulls up in front of him. A push from Barry. Tries to get to the outside, lifts right there, and still contact. And then, look at this.
Whoa. And Michael McDowell, who knows what it's like to have a massive crash at a high-speed track, got away with that one.
See the fire come out of the pipes of the 2 car? He was being pushed by the 4. He knew he had too much speed. He was doing all he could to prevent it, but it just could not get it slowed down. Wow. And Steve, the additional aerodynamic.
Whoa! Berry's gone, and he goes up and over. Huge hit for Josh Berry. Content, and there's Josh. There we go. There's the thumbs up.
Contact. The 2 is getting pushed, and as soon as that car was pushing him, got turned around and went. This is what scared me, because Josh is hanging on his belts. He's not in his seat. He's hanging on his belts and has that frontal impact.
Everything that went.
A little bit of space, a little bit of room. Harrison Burton's not out of it. Cody Ware's not out of it. And Parker Retzlaff is having the moment of his racing life, being at the front of this field. 1 to go here in Daytona.
Nemechek made it 3 wide in that second lane, that second line, and that has killed the momentum.
You've got to go back a long, long way for Kyle Busch. 2008, the last time he won here at Daytona. And now he is tantalizingly close to that victory. But here comes Harrison Burton for the Wood Brothers. He's being pushed by Parker Retzlaff. And the 23-year-old from Huntersville, North Carolina, is at the front of this field and may race his way into the playoffs. Busch goes low. Burton blocks. He gets back up. Comes to the line. Jeff, your little boy, has done it. Harrison Burton wins in Daytona and does what
race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News content and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.